The story begins on Christmas Eve, somewhere in Harlem in a cozy little apartment where a mother and her 2 children are having Christmas dinner. Greggy, the little boy, begs his mother to have another snowball because it's his favorite. After dinner, the mother washes the dishes, but she needs to get dressed and leave because she has a waitressing job in a few minutes. Her daughter Nadine is upset because she has to stay home and babysit her little brother, even though she wants to attend a party with her friends. Because of the heavy storm that night, the mother arrives a few minutes late to the job, and the old rich lady humiliates her, saying she should fire her for being late and doesn't want to hear excuses. Back at home, Nadine talks to her friends and decides to attend the party, even though she's supposed to be babysitting. She puts a movie tape in the VCR and tells her brother to watch it on repeat while she sneaks out. It's a movie about Santa Claus and the reindeers, a movie that Greggy loves to watch every year on Christmas. The boy watches the movie 3 times in a row, but he eventually falls asleep and dreams about the perfect Christmas day, when everyone is gathered around the Christmas tree opening presents, including his father. It's late at night, and out of nowhere, a big noise on the roof wakes up little Greggy. He hears footsteps and immediately thinks it must be Santa Claus and the reindeers, but it's actually a group of bandits who just robbed a store and are escaping with tons of cash. But they aren't safe just yet. Spawn is right on their tails. Greggy rushes to grab the milk and cookies from the kitchen and leaves them by the window, thinking that Santa must be hungry and will be happy to see them. But the only ones with red noses on the roof are the bandits after Spawn breaks them. Greggy rushes to bed because he doesn't want to be seen by Santa, or he might get scared and run away before leaving any presents. The beating continues on the rooftop, with Spawn easily dealing with the robbers, but one of them falls over the edge and drops some money from the bag. Little Greggy is curious and goes to the window to see what all the noise is about. Spawn uses the metal railing to tie the robbers together so they can't escape, and then he kicks them so hard it sends them hundreds of feet into the air. To the little boy, it looks like the actual Santa Claus and his reindeers. But when he checks under the Christmas tree, there aren't any new presents, only the ones his mother had laid down. He quickly rushes to the window to tell Santa that he forgot to leave him presents, but it's too late. Spawn has already left. But then he sees something on the fire escape. One of the robbers has dropped some money from his bag right next to their window, and Greggy is instantly happy, thinking that Santa didn't forget them after all. He grabs the money and puts it inside a box, thinking that Santa probably left the money outside because Rudolph is too fat to fit through the window. The boy is overjoyed and can't wait for the next day to see the looks on his mother's and sister's faces when they open up the present. And he's right. His mother is shocked to find so much cash inside the present box, but doesn't question too much how it got there. Instead, within 2 days, she organizes a party for the whole building, spending all the money on the other poor families in the building and buying presents for all the children. This was indeed a Spawn miracle.